Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
When Rhaegar fell at the Trident, many knew what it meant. And when the Lions of the West ransacked King's Landing, and the Mad King was felled by the Kingslayer, even the last loyalists must have seen what was to come. The fall of the dragon and the end of the Targaryen dynasty. In this madness, everyone failed to consider one crucial matter. What was to happen next? Ned Stark arrived at the sacked King's Landing to find a lion atop the Iron Throne, one that believed the stag would soon crown itself and come to rule Westeros. Robert Baratheon is many things, a skilled warrior, a leader amongst men, but he was never ambitious. All that he desired was Lyanna Stark, and at the mention of the crown, he rejected it. With word spreading of the fall of Rhaegar and Aerys, Mace Tyrell had abandoned his siege on Storm's End, bar a token force, and marched north. Tired of conflict and seeing the danger of the situation growing, Jon Arryn relocated his forces to Rosby and called the Lord Paramounts together under a flag of truce. Ned Stark, Robert Baratheon, Tywin Lannister, Mace Tyrell, and Hoster Tully all were in attendance. Deliberations lasted days upon days as they tried to figure out what was to be done with the Seven Kingdoms and the Iron Throne. Any suggestion of placing Viserys on the throne was vehemently fought against by Robert Baratheon and fell completely away when a letter by Stannis Baratheon informed Robert that the remaining children of Aerys had disappeared. And when the council was locked in debate, someone else made the choice for them. While the loyalists and rebels argued about the punishments for the defeated and the question of unity, word came from the Iron Islands that the Lord Reaper of Pike had declared himself a king once more. Ned Stark proposed to unify their strength and defeat the Iron Islands, putting the question of the king aside for another day. This found little support, least of all by Mace Tyrell and Tywin Lannister. This news was followed by more squabbling, and 2 days after, news from Dorne came that shattered the realms. Prince Doran Martell had closed all borders of Dorne, with the Red Viper being sent to safeguard the realm. While Doran had sent out a proclamation declaring any ruler that was no Targaryen had no rights to rule over Dorne, and thereby they no longer recognised the Iron Throne. Outrage by Mace Tyrell came, but the expected anger of Robert Baratheon was not present. Rather, a deep melancholy about the loss of Lyanna Stark and the accompanying news that she had passed. Tywin Lannister left in the midst of the night, and news soon came that he had summoned the Lords of the Realm to see him be declared king. Hoster Tully was the first of the rebels to buckle, leaving after reports that Sir Gregor Clegane had been sent raiding to some parts of the Riverlands. Hoster Tully was not a man of little ambition, and soon thereafter declared himself king of the Trident. While Mace Tyrell offered kind words, he had known the way the wind was blowing and left the same day as Hoster Tully, creating the Kingdom of the Reach under the rulership of the Tyrells. With Jon Arryn, Ned Stark and an uncaring Robert Baratheon left behind, the final choices were made. The Iron Throne was to be no more. Robert Baratheon would take the Crown Lands and Stormlands and be crowned king, while Ned Stark and Jon Arryn each would raise their houses to kingship once more, returning them to the power they had held before Aegon came. It is said that Ned Stark stayed in an inn that was the very spot where Torrhen Stark had surrendered his crown on his way back north. The 8 kingdoms of Westeros have been formed. The Iron Throne was no more, and with it, a grand tale had begun. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, for the start of a brand new series. And this is going to be our first custom series on Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod. We're going to try and go for something like the Knights of Andalia. Hopefully we can make it anywhere near as successful as that series. Still the best series on the channel in my opinion. If you've not seen it, please go check it out. That was on CK2 and yeah, absolutely amazing. We're going to try and go as in-depth as that. But obviously we don't have as many submods yet on the CK3 A Game of Thrones, so we're going to have to go only in the 2 bookmarks that we have available to us. So we have gone for the Crowned Stag. Except in this scenario, to make it a little bit more interesting and to make more stuff going on, because the mod can still be a little bit blank in places, we have made it so that upon the end of Robert's Rebellion, the 7 kingdoms, or 8 kingdoms as we've got here, have all become independent. So we of course have the Stormlands with the Storm King Robert, the Mountain in Vale with King Jon Arryn, The north with King Eddard, the Iron Islands with King Balon, the west with King Tywin, the Reach with King Mace, Dawn with King Doran, and then the Claw is back independent as it was the days before the Targaryens with several petty lords. The Stormlands and the Crownlands are together, although some of the Crownlands have gone to the Riverlands, the ones with Riverlander culture lords. I did forget to point out King Hostatully, who is our king. Where we are sworn to House Piper of Pink Maiden, and we are here down in Grandgate playing as House Grand, who the people from the Discord will know, as well as long-time followers of the channel. And we are right here on the border of the Westerlands and the Reach in the Riverlands, so there's plenty of different opportunities for us to expand into, to form our own kingdom or our own High Lordship, or whatever happens going forward in this series. Hopefully we will have POVs in this series too, just like the Knights of Vandalia, but we'll see how things go with it. So here is our Lord Duncan Grand of Grandgate down here. It was called something else Gate before, so we just changed it to Grandgate. I did, so we didn't go over the top with the character, make it so that we could only spend the 400 points. So I've managed to make a pretty decent Lord with only those 400 points. I'm pretty happy with what I managed to get out of the minimum points. We are authoritative, greedy, diligent, and ambitious. We are Midas touched, a knight, shrewd, and a trained fighter, and we follow the Weirwood of the Seven. But I think it's a really interesting one that you don't see much of other than House Royce, unless there are other lower lords in the mod that use that. And also, as people who are from the Discord will know, that House Grand was originally a old gods slash then interfaith of the Seven. So it's a nice blend there that we have. We're down as a dynasty born from a hedge knight. And you also get to pick an option when you start where you get to pick a friend, a male, a friend female, or a love interest. We went with the friend who is a male, so Sir Armistead Hatcham has joined our court, who's not overly impressive, but it gives us our first custom house in the series. I also chose this land as well because it was one with the placeholder houses. We have 3 of them around us as well, which gives you guys plenty of opportunity to get involved in the series, like with all my custom series, so that you can make your own houses to join this series, which will go along in the story and develop their own histories. So yeah, House Grand is a orange fox on blue with the house words, "We are fearless." We have 830 manpower, so not a lot. I did give us a little bit of gold just because you can spend gold ridiculously quickly, and we don't want the playthrough to start too dull and too boring. Hopefully with our stewardship, we might be able to get on our High Lords Council, which will be interesting going forward. We have loads of little things that we do need to sort out. Of course, we need to find ourselves a spouse, see if we can maybe get a ward or a squire as well, see if we can make some improvements to our lands here, start getting some claims. Lots of little things that we can do. We'll do those things before we do unpause. So we need to choose a lifestyle. We will go with the stewardship focus, as that is our best trait. I thought it'd be interesting to go with stewardship. House Grand, as the Discord members will know, was a more stewardship focused house originally, so we'll go with that. And I just didn't want to go with martial. It's always martial or intrigue, isn't it? So I've gone with stewardship. And we will go with we've got the wealth focus, the domain focus, or the duty focus. We will go with the domain focus. Gives us even more stewardship. And we have free perks to unlock. What have we got? Golden obligations. We can demand payments for hooks. We can collect tax effectiveness by 25%, which we will go for to get us more income. We can reduce the cost of construction by -5, or we can go for vassal tax contribution increased by 10%. Or we'll go for both of those, I think. Both pretty decent. They're going to help us out in the early stages of our reign. So that's one thing sorted. We can find a spouse. So let's have a look what we've got out of here. Let's have a look what we've got. So we will go with traits inheritable, see if we've got anything inheritable. I don't want to go over the top with the inheritable, making superhumans. I like to keep it a little bit more realistic, but if we can get one with some decent traits early on, that will, of course, help. Let's have a look. Sum of skills, the highest sum of skills. We've got Rohan, a honey winer, who is cynical, sadistic, brave, a mastermind philosopher, a schemer, and Amazonian. This one's going to be a little bit too old for us. I want someone younger. We've got Katrina, who is a Honeywine. Oh, no, sorry. Who is a Wolfswood clansman, so we don't really want to go for a northern one. If we can get someone a little bit closer, would be better. We have we have Jonquil. She's too old, 34. Andara, a Westerman from close by. Temperate, calm, vengeful, Midas touch, awesome, and quick. Very good stewardship. The same amount of stewardship as us, actually. So yeah, we'll go for you. You look pretty decent. There are some other ones. I don't want to go for Fecund just yet because it makes too many heirs. Yeah, we'll go with Andara here. This Westerman lady coming from House AGOT. Let's send the proposal. We won't go for a grand wedding because we're only a petty lord at the moment, a landed knight, so we don't want to go too over the top with that. Have we got anything else? We can station our men-at-arms. What men-at-arms do we have? We have some river bows, which is interesting. So, yeah, we will station those in Grand Hill Keep. Perfect. What do we get from the station in Grand Hill Keep? Terrain effects. +4 damage in floodplains, wetlands, wetland major road, wetlands minor road, in the forests. Awesome. But they have minus effects in harsh and normal winter, which shouldn't affect us too much. The archers of the Riverlands are a light and agile force, able to react to changing conditions on the battlefield and punish enemy infantry formations for any misstep. How much is it to increase those? Only the cost of 50 gold to have 100 more. Do you know what? We'll do that then. We'll increase them to size 4, giving us 400 riverbowmen. We have too few knights. I think we do have some knights in our court. I don't think we have anyone too interested in our court. I've just left it as whoever was here. We've got Belson Barrett, who was the original lords of this land, which are now knights under our service. So here we have our first chance of a custom house for you guys. So if you can think of a nice custom sigil for House Barrett, then go ahead. If you can think of a better name, you can also leave a name as well. But I might only pick the sigil, or I might pick the name and the sigil, or I might mix the two, depending on what suggestions I do get from you. But he's okay. He's a knight and a trained fighter, so it gives us a knight. And I believe his brother or uncle is also in our court. Yes, this guy Lucas Barrett, so we need it for him as well. It'll be the same family, but he's a skilled fighter, so he could be useful to us. He's got high learning. And then we have 2 Brackens for some reason, a Jonas Bracken and a Theo Bracken. Not in line to inherit. They're quite low down, distant members of House Bracken, but it gives us some interesting characters. Then we've got some other randomers who are not anyone who have houses just yet. Maybe we could make those into houses in the future, but we'll see if any of them actually become interesting. We've got a Maester who is of the old gods. He's also a eunuch, which is interesting, but he's okay. Decent learning, decent diplomacy. And then, of course, we had our friend as well of House Hatcham, which I might leave as it is, but if anyone can think of something better, feel free to suggest and we'll see. So that's sorted out all of that. We can also now need to sort out our council. I think we'll wait until our wife arrives in our court, though. Succession of the Iron Throne. My lord, a letter marked with the seal of House Baratheon has arrived from King's Landing. Ravens spread grievous tidings all across the realm. The messenger gives a quick bow and hands me the letter to peruse. Storm King Robert Baratheon has been proclaimed as the new ruler of the Seven Kingdoms. Before resuming my task, I wonder for a brief moment, what shall this rule bring? Only time will tell. Well, he's not our king anyway, but we'll see what goes on there. Lady Andara has departed for our court, which is awesome. To the impeccable Duncan, I accept your marriage proposal. You will be joined with my acquaintance Andara in holy matrimony. May your union bring happiness and fulfillment, Lord Robert of Golden Hills. Perfect. So she will be on her way to us. She's not from too far away. We do have perfect lands here that we can look to move into. We need to choose a patron aspect. I'm not really sure what I want to go with for this year. We've got the father, the mother, the warrior, the smith. The smith would probably be the best option for us, wouldn't it? So we'll go with that for now. And our wife has arrived, and Ingram is an experienced fighter. A notable guest has also arrived. Let's have a look at it. Wow, he is good. So we will keep Ingram in our court. He is a formidable fighter. He's a Westerman as well, so I'm guessing he's come along with our wife. So whether he's her sworn shield or something, we could make it so that he's her sworn shield. That'd be a decent story for him. He's ruthless, just, and temperate. Skilled tactician, gallant, aspiring blade master, reckless, and a formidable fighter. We will recruit him to court. It's going to cost us a lot, but I don't really want to let him go. He looks like a very decent knight for us, so we'll definitely be keeping him. To my vassal, as an influential lord, it is only fair that you have a voice on my council. In recognition of the fact, I hereby offer you the position of spy master. Okay, well, we don't have very good intrigues. I'm surprised you've done that. We've now got that boosted 29 stewardship, so it would have made more sense if you'd have made us your steward, but I imagine you've got someone better. And Lady Melanie of Pink Maiden is now the regent of Pink Maiden, because our lord seems to have gone somewhere. We can join Lord Eustace's grand tourney in Diaden. I don't think we will. That's quite far away, so we won't be doing that at the moment. Now that our wife has arrived, let's sort our council out so we can get her to assist us in managing our domain, which gives us another 10 stewardship, which is insane. Our hand is Jonas Barakan. What is he actually good at? He's quite good at diplomacy, actually, so he's probably not a bad option, actually. Master Ryan is our Chancellor, who I believe is from the small city that we have in our demesne, the city of Miranda, which I don't really like the name of. If anyone's got a new name for this city, then feel free. Let's see if we've got anyone better at diplomacy in our court. Jonas Bracken, but he's already our Castellan, so we'll leave him as he is. I probably will leave you as this. We could make our best friend that, but you are a vassal, so we want to keep you on side. Our steward is Amos. Not sure who Amos is. Is he just a randomer in our court? But he is a fortune builder, so that's probably a good thing to keep him as our steward. He's the best one at it anyway, so yeah, there's no point changing that. Our Master at Arms is Lord Roran of House Brook. Again, if anyone can think of a better name and sigil for him, then go ahead, but he is only a very petty landed knight. But again, it looks like he is our best martial character, so we will leave him as that for now. Our spy master is Jenny, whoever Jenny is, 29-year-old Incritic web weaver, but by far, well, not by far, but yeah, unfortunately, again, she is our best one, so we can't really change that. We could go for Lucas Barrett when he becomes more known, but there's not really much point in changing that at present. We can try and fabricate a claim, we can convert faith in county, or we can improve religious relations. We'll leave it at that for now, because we do need to try and improve our Septon's opinion of us. Can we try and sway him? Actually, we will. Well, let's try and start a scheme to sway him. Just get him on side. Improve that opinion. What should we get our spy master doing? Disrupt schemes, support schemes, find secrets. Can you try and find some secrets in Pink Maiden? Let's see what you can do there. Our Chancellor, improve domestic affairs, improve foreign affairs. I think our affairs are quite good. We've not really got many vassals, so we may as well improve foreign affairs for now. And our Castellan, I keep saying Hand of the King. Oversea Realm. What should we get you to do? Diplomacy. Yeah, we'll go with the diplomacy version of overseeing our realm. And yeah, our wife's already doing, so everyone's now doing something there. We won't go for... who's on the Liege's Council? Who's his steward? Lord Robin, who's terrible. Why the hell have we... The spy master, you want to make us your steward? Surely. We won't do anything with the courtiers yet because obviously it costs us money and we're not making much of an income at the moment, so we don't want to waste any of that gold. We will make some improvements to our land though if we can. What do we have at the minute? We have a simple pasture. We will... What's going to give us a better income and more tax? Hill farms will give us plus 0.1. Hunting grounds will give us a little bit more. Also... gives us a better defending advantage. Gives us 100 levies as well, which is impressive. Barracks, 200 levies. Stationed spearman damage. Stationed heavy infantry. But I want more income at the moment. We're quite safe. I don't think we need the extra manpower just yet. Let's see if we can... we can make a blacksmiths, which adds plus 4 holding taxes. Also levy reinforcement rate plus 100. Station men at arm damage plus. Dual contest in this holding minus 50%. That's... Blacksmiths are probably the best option for now. Workshops... Or we can build a Godswood as well. But I think we'll go with the blacksmiths for now. Let's construct a blacksmiths in our capital. Could build a new province, but I don't think we'll have enough money to... Oh, we could build a castle next door, but we won't do that for now. Or we could, a temple, but Well, yeah, we've started building a temple here. Or we can abrupt that. Refund the cost. Yeah, I will. I didn't mean to actually start building that, so we won't do that just yet. I want to keep a little bit of gold in case we need it for these early days. Let's unpause for now. Host a grand tournament, which we won't do. We have no air, I know. And then there's Lord Eustace's grand tournament, but I don't really want to go off to the claw at present. I'd rather mind our own business at the moment. Hopefully we can get ourselves a heir pretty soon. She has a decent opinion of us, though, our lady wife, so that's good. We can try and seduce her, but we're already doing a scheme at the moment, so we're going to have to wait until we've swayed. Oh, and fate smiles upon me. My wife, Lady Andara, is bearing my child already. That did not take long at all. Perfect. I cannot wait to hold the babe in my arms. Your liege has passed the law, limited crown authority. That works good in our favour. We need to do something with that new knight. Can we name a knight? We can create an accolade for our knight. So let's have a look. Who is our best knight? Ingram. That was the new guy that we just got, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's make him his own accolade for now then. It's only going to cost us 100 prestige. We've got plenty of prestige, so we will do that. And he needs a successor. Seek worthy accolade. Successor. It costs 75. Seek. Maybe not then. We could invite more knights. I don't think I will at the moment. What other regiments can we make? Light footmen, Riverland footmen, armoured horsemen, bowmen, crossbowmen, river bows, light horsemen, outriders, trident scouts, pikemen, and then several siege stuff. Let's make some trident scouts. They sound interesting. Which aren't going to cost too much. Worthiest of the banners needs a worthy successor. Worthiest of the banners? There isn't really anyone that we can, as we've seen, that's worth putting on there at the moment. So we will have to, yeah, let's seek a worthy advocate for that. We've got 2 men-at-arms regiments as well, which is good. Gives us health a bit of advantage, improving our situation with our manpower. We are going to need more manpower if we want to expand and cause damage to our neighbours here. Forrest, an experienced fighter, has arrived at our court. He is favoured R'hllor and Myrish, eager reveller, unyielding defender, herbalist, charismatic negotiator, trained fighter. I don't think we'll be employing you. Can't really afford to employ too many of these people arriving at our courts. We need to make sure we only pick the best ones. We are losing money at the moment. Because we're greedy, we are gaining more monthly income, though. Hopefully this will even itself out. We could host a feast or something at some point, but that's probably going to upset us as well. Once we build what we're building, things should get better. Constructing bloomeries. I thought that we were... Yeah. Yeah, okay. So that's going well. Hopefully that won't take too long to construct. Aha, and we have the worthy Arbet Ullenby may be appointed as worthiest of the banners. Let's have a look at you. Weirwood of the Seven. Aggressive attacker, dutiful commander, lustful, wrathful, and sadistic. Oh god, no, I don't think I like you. I don't think I like you at all. Yeah, I don't think you can appoint a worthy successor. Let's have a look. Who else? Was there another option? Because I don't think I like you. We'll wait for someone else instead. I don't like the look of you. Greetings, Lord Duncan of Grangate. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets at Lord Clement's court. I do not believe we will ever find anything either. There is less going on here than at a graveyard at noon. Very well. You know best. I will not be certain. Keep at it. No, very well. You know best. Let's see if we can get you to... find some secrets elsewhere then. Is there anywhere else I can send you? I can send you to Riverrun. Yeah, let's see if we can find any secrets of Hostatulles. That could really help us out in the future. How is our scheme going with you as well? We're trying to sway you. You're already scheming against Jordan. Attempt to sway Jordan, improving his opinion of you. I don't want to send him gold because that's obviously going to stress us out because we are more stewardship focused. We don't like to give away gold because we're greedy. Does diligent or ambitious, one of those also doesn't like you giving away gold either, does it? I'm pretty sure. We do have an heir on the way, though, which is good. She looks heavily pregnant already. That's not taking long at all. We could find a squire. Do we have anyone? Only this Jorin who's 20 years old and stupid. So maybe he is honourable, though, and arbitrary and impatient. We could take him on as a squire, I suppose. Let's take him on as a squire. It's better than nothing. Improves his opinion of us. We can make these unknown characters interesting as well. You never know, he might end up being a decent character. Let's train him as the mentor for my squire Jorin. It is my responsibility to train him in the ways of knighthood. I decided to practice a particular skill with him today, but I need to decide which one. Strategy, chivalry, swordsmanship, horse riding. Well, swordsmanship has the best chance of going well, so we'll go with that, but it's still only 30%, which isn't great, really, is it? Jorin and I sparred with practice sword today. After all, a knight is only as good as their swordsmanship. During our training session, Jorin could not grasp the techniques I was demonstrating. He seemed to struggle with other drills as well, unfortunately. So that didn't go well. Never mind. We do need to find someone that we can offer guardianship to. I doubt that Lord Piper will let us have his son, because he's a lot older than us. A lot more powerful than us, sorry. So we're probably going to have to choose someone of lower birth. Can we arrange a marriage for our... No, we do need a marriage for our friend, actually, though. So let's see what match we can get for him so that he can carry his house on as well. Let's find a spouse for him. We'll go with the same searching that we went for before. And there are some decent options. Westerman, Riverlander with the beautiful trait. Could go with Corrine. She looks pretty decent, although lustful, paranoid and arbitrary aren't the nicest traits. Got a Westerman here. Beautiful, seductress. Well, probably not a great one. Rohan, who we looked at ourselves. Have a look. Oh, an intelligent one here. A marcher, though. I want to go for someone a little bit closer, considering we're low on. Bessie, which I believe is the famous Bessie. Yes, the mother of Bella. So we'll look. Meredith. Okay, Reachman. Well, I suppose Reach is quite close. We could go with her. We do have some here with intelligent, though. Oh. This one looks decent with Herculean. Amazonian. Let's go for you. We'll pick you. And send proposal. Hopefully getting ourselves some strong knights born. We now need to find ourselves a ward. Is there anyone in our court that we can... I don't think there is any young children in our court that we can offer wardship to become guardian of. No, there isn't, but I'm pretty sure that one of the former lords of this area did have children. Yes, they have. Darren Barrett. To the impeccable Duncan, I accept your marriage proposal. Perfect. So she's departed for our court. Can we offer guardianship to you? Liege Regency has ended, and our friend's bride has also arrived at our court. Perfect. What sort of interactions can we have with Hoster Tully? We can adopt his faith, send him a gift, offer guardianship, offer River King Hoster a guardian, making someone in his court a ward. Yeah, let's have a look. Has he got anyone? And praise the maiden. Andara has given birth to a perfect little daughter. One day, child, you will carry on my legacy. What name would befit such a mighty lady? She hasn't been born with any inheritable traits. We've got Corellin. I don't really like that. After an ancestor. Andara. A good Riverlander name. Let's have a look what we've got. Rosamund Grand. Naella Grand. Roslyn Grand. Yes, let's go for Roslyn. May you grow strong. Perfect. We have an heir. A female heir, which is interesting. So we want us... Is there anyone that he will allow us to... Prince Edmure. There's no way he's going to say yes to that, is there? So there's this Paul, who is dull and Herculean. I believe... No, I don't think he's going to allow us to take anyone on. Does Lord Piper... I think we already tried to take his son, didn't he? Yeah, he's not willing at all to allow us. About some of the other lords in our High Lordship. House Perrin has a son. Can we take him maybe? No, definitely not willing. I don't think any are going to be willing, unfortunately. No, it doesn't seem that way. So we'll have to hold off on that for now. Unless now we can take on One of you, no, we can't take your sons on. Cradled by sickness. All babies cry, but with little Roslyn, there is no end to the tears. I desperately want the midwife to ease my worries, but her furrowed brow makes everything worse. Your daughter is not gaining weight as she should. We will take good care of her, my lord, but in the end, her life is in the father's hands. Hush now, Roslyn. Please don't cry. So it looks like we could lose our heir straight away, which is not good. Septon Jordan of Grandgate gained a 25% opinion of you because he's been swayed. Perfect. Started endorsing us as well, which is even better. You continue your efforts. Yeah, we'll try and sway him a little bit more before we try and sway our lord or our high lord. See what we can do there. I would like to host something. What can we host? We could have a feast or we can have a hunt. Let's host a hunt. It's not very expensive to plan a hunt, so we'll go with that. Falconry or a normal hunt. Choose a quarry from a variety of local animals. Increase a Venator Hunter trait experience. Higher peril grants more prestige. Martial sexes may actively participate. Non-martial sexes may spectate. Proud and cunning beasts stalk the wilderness, outwitting and overcoming them tests valor and horse skill. Or we can go for falconry, which, though costly, hawking and falconry provide a joy in the mastery of nature beyond compare among the noble pursuits. We'll just go with a normal hunt for now. We don't have a lot of land. Let's go into the side press for a hunt. A small hunt. We don't have a caravan master. I don't want to pay for a caravan master. We can go for some options. Let's just hire a forest guide, considering that we are going into the woods. That's all we're going to need for now. And can we have some superior mounts? No, not at present. We will go for recreation. You want to focus on reducing stress. Slay a beast. You just want a good hunt and to be the one who brings down the quarry. Murder, you're focused on ending the life of your target. Seduce, befriend. No, we'll go for just recreation. See if we can bring our stress down. Attendance, search parties, local gamekeepers, or flushing gangs. Attendance, increase success chance somewhat. Or it's 18 to go for flushing gangs. Increase the success. Yeah, we'll go for that. It's not too much. And reasonable party, intimate party, substantial party. We'll just go for a reasonable party, which is 33 guests. Wow. And yeah, we will start that hunt. Justin was recruited to the travel entourage. Nothing that impressive about him. He's okay, but yeah, not worthy of wanting to bring him into our court. I will be hosting a hunt in side press, and the time has come for us to depart. I have no doubt I will soon be returning home, covered in glory. It's true, there is nothing quite like a good old-fashioned hunt. I cannot wait. It's only a short travel, so probably not a lot going to happen, but we will see what we can do while we're out on the hunt in our very modest lands. I do love how you can do this sort of thing. It just adds a little bit more to the game to keep you busy when there's not a lot to do in this early stages of the game. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, my servants can get started on the preparations. The gamekeepers check the woodlands each day for signs of quarry while establishing a camp close to the hunting grounds. I have checked my gear and horse many times. It won't be long now. Soon. We only have a 34% chance of success, unfortunately, but hopefully we can improve that. Okay, we've got some people with us. Armistead Hatcham, our friend. Master Ryan, a hunter, and Jonas Bracken. Our success chance hasn't improved yet. Who else is on our guest list? Oh, several lords. Only mainly petty lords, but there's a couple of lords on there, which is interesting. As well as our stupid squire. Maggie assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the woodlands near Sidepress. My many gamekeepers and flushers have been porting over the area for tracks and fumes. The pack is nuisance, scavenging from farms and retreating deep into the woods. Maggie shrugs. No matter, a loathsome wolf can still give mighty good sport. Let's get out there. You will seek the wolf. I'd rather flush out a fox. I came to hunt a stag. Success chance decreases. We'll stick with the wolf. We can't kill a fox. It's the sigil of our house. And I think the stag's going to be too difficult. So yeah, let's hunt a wolf. See if we can take some nice wolf pelts home. Poachers here in the Lord's Woodland. They huddle together as I ride up with my guards, making a poor job of hiding the dead stag behind them. We did not do this. Please have mercy, glorious lords. Their blades and bows belie their words. They will hang, and the villagers will pay. Lordship of Grandgate gains punish poachers for 10 years. The animal is mine, along with fines for their lives. Possible outcome: we gain 10 gold, gain 150 prestige. 73% chance of that happening, which is good. We also lose stress or get out of Lord Duncan's Forest. Now we'll go for the second option because we can get some good gains from there, and we did. We got some gold, we got some prestige, perfect, and our success chance slightly increases. Still only at 40%, which isn't great, but my guest for us is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking delphiniums. He appears to have lost all interest in the hunt. Lord, what a bounty of nature! Look at these plants. Truly, the wealth of the earth knows no bounds. We do not appreciate these simple treasures enough. Get back on your horse. We gain 35 prestige. Success chance increases, but it will upset him. Fascinating. What's that foul? We'll gain stress. Are you practicing witchcraft? No, we'll go for the first option. He's not somebody we want to keep in our court, so it doesn't matter if we upset him, and it does increase our chances of success, which is what we want most of all. My courtier Kerwin signals across the forest. The whole wolf pack crouches in a hollow not far off. The beasts bolt up on our approach, howling the alarm as they retreat into the dense trees, fangs snarling. We chase after the fleeing silver vermin, focusing on the largest of the group. Now begins the real chase. After it we ride, our success chance raises. Steady, mind the ledge. This way we head it off. We'll attempt to ambush the wolf. No, after it we ride. This method is more perilous, but it increases our chance of success. Hopefully we don't get injured. It would be a shame if we were to die so early. Especially the fact that our heir might die as well. We want to at least achieve something with Duncan, even if it is just to set ourselves in a better foothold for our heirs in the future. Success chance increases slightly. Good, 53%. We can hardly keep up with the blasted beast as it darts and weaves through the dense undergrowth, howling wildly. Scaling a rise and disappearing into the dense thicket, the wolf is gone as quickly as it appears, with only panting dogs and sweaty horses to show for it. The thing is gone. Hunts like these are a pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. Theo gathers at the disappointed party and exhausted hounds for the trip home. The wolf indeed eluded us this time. Let us leave this adventure behind. For now, we lose 17 stress. We gain the trait Hunter, gain 3 trait experience in Venator, and we gain a load of prestige as well as our guest, so it was worthwhile. Slightly increases Hunter trait experience. Perfect. It was successful. No problem with that, and we will now head back to Grand Hill Keep. And we've got a situation apparently. At long last, I'm finally home. There is nothing better than arriving back in Grandgate after a long journey. I look forward to resting for some time, but the call of the road beckons ever onward. My entourage reports that we have journeyed for 58 days and traversed 1 barony. Wow, 58 days in 1 barony. Is there a better option for a successor yet? Because I definitely don't want the other guy. I don't want either of these. Arbit was the one that I didn't like as well, wasn't he? Yeah, I don't like the look of him. He looks too bloodthirsty. We can declare 12 wars, but none of them are really ones that we want to get involved with. And faction created against Lord Clement. Your acquaintance, Lord Robert, created faction to install Lord Robert of Pure Springs on the Pink Maiden throne against Lord Clement. Lord Clement, Lord Robert. Who is Lord Robert? Is that Lord Clement's brother? We won't get involved with that. Maybe we can make that work in our favour instead. Joinable, Lord Pataya's Great Tournament, Littlefinger. We could go to it, but I don't think we will. It's too far off. It doesn't seem right. Lord Clement is now sharing power with Lady Melanie due to travelling. Yeah, if there's a more local tourney, then we will go to it. We do have a war going on next door, though, between the Blaine Trees and somebody. Nothing to concern ourselves with for now. Jenny finished the Find Secrets task. Secret uncovered. Nice. You learned of Andora's lover secret. Who is Andoria? No idea. And her lover is someone who doesn't really matter as well. But maybe we can do something with that. Can we blackmail him to expose his secret? We've got a 40% chance. Not great, is it? We could try though. You never know. We might be able to get something out of it. It's worth a try. We will leave her to carry on trying to get secrets there, I think. Yeah, she's still there for 9 months to continue to get secrets, so we'll leave her with that task. Blackmail refused. Whether it is a misguided sense of pride or fear of some greater reprisal, Melio claims that I hold no sway over him. A threat was made and there can only be one outcome. I hate to admit it, but I cannot reveal this secret. No, we will expose his secret. I have exposed Melio's relationship with Andorra. I don't really know if it matters, but why not? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. And our child is still sickly, but it has been quiet for a while, so hopefully that means that nothing's going wrong with it. We will educate her ourselves for now, because we don't really have any better options at present, really, so there's no point. And there's not really anyone else in our court that would do a better job than us either, so yeah, there's no point doing that. No sheriffs appointed. Lordship of Grandgate gained lack of sheriffs for 5 years. The problem happened in spite of your steward's average stewardship skill. That's annoying. How long have we got left on our construction? 6 months left. That's not too bad. That should soon go and hopefully improve our income as well as improve our dements. We've now got 1,200 men-at-arms, which is awesome, as well as 5 knights, 400 river bows, so some decent archery, and then 100 Troudan scouts, and then 730 normal levies as well. So we have improved our manpower. If we look at our neighbours, 900 men, about our other neighbour, 600 men, and this neighbour here, 700 men. So we've got more manpower than any of our 3 neighbours that we could expand into, so that works greatly in the future when we do want to look at expanding, which I would like to do pretty soon, but first we'll sort out things at home. We will end the first episode of our new custom series here, though, guys, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope you're going to enjoy the series going forward, especially those who are fans of the Knights of Vandalia. If you've not watched the Knights of Vandalia yet, then and you do like my content, I suggest that you check it out, as it's by far my best series. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Discord server, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.